Hi Fridge Talkers, how are you? Hope you're good, hope you're well. I think we're getting to the hang when we know what day it is. It's Tuesday. I'll even push and say it's the 14th of July. Boom, how about that? So this week's Fridge Talk, first and foremost, the freezer. It's looking pretty filled, it's a good day, it's a very good day. How about the fridge? Quick look at the fridge. Oh, stacked. We are going to be fine. Lots of protein, lots of veg. It's all looking good. Today, it's the biggest threat to your business. Now, it's a common thing that I see on a lot of posts in my little Facebook groups, big Facebook groups, common threat. And they kind of sit there and they go, late payers, they're the ones, yeah, late payers. I go, really? We're set up in business. The one thing that always stopped us from setting up in business was the fear of irregularity of income. Some of you know, we don't know how much income we're going to get. And there aren't going to be those rare times where people can't pay. That is the occupational hazard of what we do. Some of us are more fortunate than others in that we don't experience it because of what we do and how it's charged, but others do. And if we talk to anyone who is supplying something, someone will tell us that their debtor book is getting bigger. But thankfully, there are facilities, there are companies, there are people out there that can help and facilitate that. Right? Oh, the pandemic, that's the one. Agreed. Who went into business thinking that at some point there was going to be a pandemic? Not one. On our reasons to stay and our reasons to go, not one person would have ever put global pandemic, or let's go back 12 years, a financial crisis. Right? Recessions, yeah, we know. But the pandemic, absolutely. And there'll be a lot of businesses that will struggle to recover. And we know that. And nobody can help everybody. And it's like that old phrase or saying, probably something my mum used to say, you can't please all the people all the time. You can only please some of the people some of the time. And, you know, that's that. Poor marketing, that'll be a reason why the business is not really working. That's a big threat. Bad websites. I'm talking to the imaginary person or the sound of the people that's coming in. But the one thing, and we're going to do 5 minutes, I'm going to try. So I'm really sorry, 8-minute video today, 5 minutes on what I think the biggest threat to your business is that 3-letter word. And I hope it's reading the right way round. Right? It's you. You're the biggest threat to your own business. And I say threat, dare I say it, attitude and mindset. What your core belief is, what you're actually doing, your brand, your company name. But more important than that, let's go really deep and brutal. Death. Serious illness. Inability to do the material duties of your job. Let me press and poke. I used to have a little strapline that said, I stress test businesses against the unforeseen circumstances. And everyone would scratch their head and go, what? What does he mean? Well, who in their right mind sets up their business and say, right, what happens if I die? Rare. What happens if I'm sick or ill? Rarer. What happens if I get cancer or heart attack? That won't happen to me. I'm a hero. I wear a cape. I'm a superhero. You know, I run my own business. I can't even think about it. Oh, it's going to cost a fortune. Well, let me tell you something. You could get something in place for the cost of in the good old days, a Costa Frappa Lappa Kappa Mochaccino, whatever it is. Right? You have one of them a day. Forsake that one. Instead of having two, just have one. And look after yourself. You know, you're going into a premises with a lease. 5-year lease, 3-year cut out or something. What happens if you die a year into that lease? What's the T's and C's saying? And I don't know, maybe you're in a big premises with loads of other people. Or there's a main heads of lease and there's loads of little subleases. And the head leases need your income because without that, what's going to happen? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're going to, I do not know anything about leasehold agreements. But where's your escape clause? And what happens if you're sick or ill? And all these people still want their money being paid. And please don't tell me it's not going to be you. Don't rely on me. Go and have a look at the stats. Go and have a look at the World Health stats or the UK stats of how many people, I don't know, die before the age of 50. What percentage? Go and have a look at what the stats are on people having a serious illness before the age of 50. Go and have a look at how the stats on how many people are off sick or claiming income support through the sickness benefits because they're unable to work. And please don't ever believe that it can't be you, because it can. Yeah, and this is real hard. Post-pandemic, we're about to kick up and I'm now coming at you with a sky, with the hood on and with a finger going out there, who is it going to be? And you know what? I don't know. I never know who I'm talking to. And maybe there's someone watching this going, oh, I've got 20 employees. I've got 3 other directors. He's not talking to me. I am. Because I don't think Selfridges was ever the same once Mr. Selfridge was no longer part of that business. It was good. But when you read his book and you watch TV series and read the book, it wasn't as good. And whilst you can talk about the brand and everything else, unless you are that brand, unless that brand is you, you don't have the guts and the glory and the blood and the thunder and everything else to put into your brand to make it as successful as it is. You're entrusting other people, obviously. But you are that biggest threat to your business. Should I caveat that off by saying, in my humble opinion? And I'm not sitting here, I've never sat on any fridge talk that I do, so I'm conscious of time, and start hurling products at you. I'm asking you to take time out, work on that business of yours, and think, what would happen to that business if death, sickness, illness, cancer, heart attack, stroke, COVID? What would happen right now? How much income is out there in terms of being owed to you through invoices? And then what? Please don't sit there and think, A, it's not you, it can never be you, and B, this doesn't apply. Because let me tell you, because if you enjoy, I don't know, you go skiing or fall over off of a ladder and you break your wrists, go use the keyboard. Generate an invoice. Yeah, simple as. There's someone that I watch out on Facebook, it's eye issues. Can't see properly. Going through some treatment. Can't see the monitor. Go earn your money. And you've just done the biggest deal of your life for that company that's going to take it to the I don't know, the complete different stratosphere. Car crash, death, whatever. That idea dies in your head. Or your best super person has just gone out there and done the deal of a lifetime. Yeah, I'll talk to you when I get back, but it's all done and this is what we're going to do. And they never make it back to the office. So you've got, possibly you're running the business, you've got people around you that you rely on heavily for their expertise in what they do. And then you've got people in your office that are relying on you for the direction. And ultimately, if you are a 1 or 2 person business, it relies on you and the other person. Because what happens if something happens to you? Where do your shares go? Where would you like them to go? And what would the law say that the shares actually go to? Who is now co-owning this business? Obviously, if it's husband and wife, perfect. But if it's 2 brothers who are married, potential issues. Give it some thought. Be honest with yourself and your family as ever, look, it's 10 minutes now, it's enough. I'm Victor, I'm at vsassociates.co.uk. www.vsassociates.co.uk will take you to my website. You'll find out more about me. There'll be ways in how you can contact me through email or telephone. I would love to have a conversation with you. No strings attached. I'm here, I run my own business. I am my brand. I am it. And yes, I've made sure that if God forbid anything happens to me, my family and my business can actually try and carry on. So it won't be as good as me, but it can carry on and my family will be taken care of. Hopefully the same is for you. If it isn't, give me a shout. Take care, be well, stay safe, and hopefully we're not too far away, I don't think, for actually getting together and actually seeing each other and having one of these Kappa Frappa Lappa Lappa Mochachinos, whatever they are, at well-known places where you can have that. 11 minutes, I've gone way over. Take care, be well, bye-bye.